I apologize. My video ended. I guess it was too long. I don't know, but I told you this was going to be a long story. And so anyway, my daughter came and got me, and I went back to Maryland with them. And I lived out there for about 2 years. And I was out there for about a month, and then I went to work. And I worked at the an Embassy Suites hotel, and there, you know, I met new people, made new friends, and then I started going to church there at the embassy. And this is when I'm seeking God even more and more and more. And so I started, you know, doing my prayer time a lot more often. Like this, during all that time, within this last year or two, like at least last 2 years, is where I have gone through the biggest trials and biggest tribulations, everything. But I'm thankful that God helped me get through it all. He helped me so much. And I praise Him. I praise you, God. I praise you, Jesus, for helping me. Because it was hard. It was very hard. I went through so much pain and just hurt and shame and heartache. And always stressed out, and I was depressed. I got depressed. I cried all the time. I remember crying every night, crying to God to help me get out of this. Just get me through this, Lord, please, just get me through this. And He did. He kept getting me through. He helped me overcome so much. And that's why I said in my first video, like, I couldn't give up, because God had already helped me get through that storm, and that storm, and that storm. And so I never gave up, and I kept seeking Him more and just praying my heart out all the time. And now, so I ended up, you know, my emotions, just things go through my mind all the time. I ended up quitting my job after a year, or I think a year and a half. And so I quit that job. And I think it wasn't like a few months after that, we all ended up moving back down here to my home state in West Virginia. And so that's where I'm at now. When I first came back, I was staying with my sister, and she helped me out a lot. We went to church together quite a bit when we could. And it always felt so good to be in church. I never felt better. I would love to feel like that all the time. Just the joy and the love that you feel in your heart and happiness. It just makes you feel so good to be around fellow sisters and brothers like that. They're just so heartwarming and caring. And then so now I've been staying with my daughter. Like, I stay with one of them, and then the other one, I have 3 daughters. And just taking turns staying with them right now. And I have gone out here looking for jobs, and I have put in so many applications online, it ain't funny. Well, you know, I came to figure it out that God does not want me to get out here and work. At the moment, He don't, because God has a greater purpose for me. And this is my purpose right here. And so I haven't went to work yet. And I'm waiting, you know, for what God has for me. I know God has something greater for me and my family. I know God is helping me and my family get out of the poverty, you know, the stagnation, the slack. He's helping us all. God is guiding us all, helping us all get out of this. And you know, I've had what I call my adversaries, which was my ex, the one that we were so toxic together. Okay, now, let me tell you, I know he's the one out here against me. God may have favored him already, you know, that's fine, and I'm happy for him. First, I want to say, so he can hear too, that I hope you really, truly forgive me for everything I've done to you and hurt you in the past, physically, mentally, and emotionally. I pray that you could forgive me. I've already asked God for forgiveness.